Hey y'all, it's your girl Nabi and we are back. It is officially 2021 and I just want to say Happy New Year to all my subscribers. Guys, we made it here, we made it this far. 2020 was hell, man. I won't even lie. Like, it was just a bit too much, a bit too hectic. But yeah, we made it here. New year, new vibes, new beginnings. You know what it is. So yeah, let's make this year count. Let's make it great. And I just applied for monetization. So I would also like to say thank you guys for watching my channel. Oh, hectic. Watching my videos, for subscribing to my channel, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for everything that you're doing. I mean, shout out to y'all. Y'all make it happen. So yeah, thank you for that. But anyway, we are here for like a highly requested video, guys. I mean, people have been asking. When I say been, I mean been asking about this. Okay, so basically when I posted my Alibaba videos, people had so many questions, like to do with suppliers, to do with products, to do with shipping, you know, the basic standard procedures. I don't know if you've watched the last videos, but yeah, I did do like a 10-minute guide, and then I spoke about my experience with Alibaba and wholesale 7.net. Oh my gosh, I hope I got that right. But anyway, yeah, so people have been asking me questions. I'm here to answer your questions. So yeah, without wasting your time, let's get right into the video. Okay, now the first question I am going to answer. People kept on asking about like SA customs, what happens when your goods get to SA. So like I said, I've only paid for customs once, of which that was when I was doing these round rattan bags, and I think they were just really heavy, and they were like, what on earth? Otherwise, before, when I had like the swimwear company and everything, I did not pay for customs, of which we ordered like at least 3 to 4 times, different types of swimwear, and like probably a quantity of more than 15, yeah, round about there, and I did not pay for customs. So I don't really know how customs works. I think it depends on the weight of the item that you're getting. Honestly, I haven't figured that out, but I hope I will soon enough so I can answer this question properly. The next question is how to choose a reasonable courier. So obviously people have been complaining about shipping costs being super high compared to like the cost price of the item. You can literally go on Alibaba and see an item for $2 and then the shipping cost is like $200. What? So honestly, I think shipping costs have been crazy, mostly because of the virus. We're actually not allowed to say it on YouTube, otherwise they like flag your video or whatever. But yeah, mostly because of the virus, and I think people have just been like having a really hard time finding ways to ship things to you in general, because it's a bit hectic now to get your things here, you know, like from China to anywhere in the world, really, not just here in South Africa, but anywhere in the world. So I think that's why shipping costs so high, but I don't think they should be that high. I don't think it should be like times 100 of the cost price of your item. So most of the times you can actually talk to your supplier and be like, yo, what is happening with the shipping? Is there another way that we can do this? And then they will advise you, and like maybe there's sea shipping, maybe there's other types of shipping that you can look into, but it does not have to be that high, guys. Come on, like please do not pay $200 for shipping if you're getting something for like $5. It just does not make sense. The next question, what is trade assurance? So trade assurance is like sort of a functionality that's on Alibaba that allows you to like, I don't know how to best explain this, but it ensures your trade for you basically, and make sure that if something goes wrong, then obviously if it's before you get the item, then your supplier is liable and they can take action and stuff like that. So that's what it's about. It's just making sure that your trade is ensured, that your trade is like valid, I guess. Yeah, I think that's how best I can explain it. That is trade assurance. So most of the times when you do go on Alibaba, please, I repeat, please make sure that there is some sort of trade assurance on your supplier that you're looking at, so that, you know, if things go south, then you know that, okay, it's actually not going to be your fault, it's going to be the supplier's fault. You understand? All right, let's move on. Where do I get a shipping agent and how does delivery work? Okay, I'm going to answer the first part of this question. Shipping agent, I've never used a shipping agent. I honestly haven't had a supplier that has told me you need a shipping agent before, so I'm not too sure how that works. Yeah, I really don't know. I would be lying. How does delivery work? Well, delivery on Alibaba, there's like different types of companies. Obviously, the ones that you know, FedEx, DHL Express, What else is there? I don't know, but I'll find it and put like the other names here. Anyway, and there's also like sea shipping, I think. Yeah. So you put your, on the other ones, the normal ones, the delivery companies, you obviously put your address, and yeah, that's just how delivery works. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. Someone also asked, like, does the delivery come straight to your door, or you have to go get it at the post office? Again, this depends on your supplier. It depends on you guys' agreement. You actually have to talk to these people, guys. Like, this is not like just, I don't know, Alibaba has that flexibility at least to talk to the person who's selling you the item. So you can talk to your supplier and be like, okay, look here, I want my thing delivered here, or I want my thing delivered at the post office. I mean, maybe your husband is there and he doesn't know that you ordered all these things in, and yeah, it just gets hectic, you know, funds. So if you want your thing delivered somewhere else, then you can obviously say like, yo, please deliver this here. But usually, like, the past experiences that I've had, they deliver straight to my door. It's UPS that actually comes, a UPS truck comes right to your door, delivers your item, you sign for it, and it's all Gucci. How long does delivery normally take? Delivery normally takes 1 to 3 weeks. It just depends, but I've been so lucky. With all my suppliers, I've literally gotten my goods within a week. So that is super impressive. I mean,
I never expected it.
I did not expect it. I was thinking I was going to chill for like a good 3 weeks, so I just didn't expect it. Yeah, but it's been really, really good. I've never gotten like a late delivery or whatever. It's always been early, and that is great. I don't know about now. I haven't ordered anything on Alibaba during you know, these times, but I'm hoping to actually order something soon, so I'll tell you how that goes, and hopefully the delivery won't be like super hectic, because yeah, that just becomes a process now. Why is shipping so high? I've partially answered that. Do they deliver to your door? I did answer that. How do goods arrive to a landlocked country? I also got this a lot, like a lot. Yeah, I guess it is quite a valid question. I mean, obviously I think some suppliers only have sea shipping, and then you have to like get it from, I don't know where. I honestly don't know where. But yeah, they do definitely deliver it to landlocked countries. They will deliver it to your Botswanas, your Zimbabwe's, your everything. Like, yeah, don't stress about that. As long as you put your address, then it's fine. As long as your address is correct, and your supplier and you have an agreement on the shipping method that you're using, or the shipping company that you're using, then it's fine. You'll definitely get your goods. Why am I getting 2 prices for the same item once I start talking to my supplier on WhatsApp? All right, so cool. Basically, this kind of happens sometimes. I don't know why either, but it does happen. Maybe, I don't know, prices change. They forget to update them. But obviously, if it's like ridiculously high, then you have to ask like, yo, what is going on? Like, why are your prices ridiculously high? Oops. Why your price is ridiculously high on WhatsApp, like once you start chatting, but on the website it's showing something else? Because that just like raises flags, you know. Now I don't trust you as a supplier. I definitely wouldn't trust you if your price is like ×3, ×4 what I saw before. I definitely wouldn't talk to you after that. So, you know, that's just what it is. Oh, my battery is dying. Oh my word. Okay, I will try and make this fast. But yeah, that is the answer to that question. You should definitely ask if the price is like ridiculously high, even if it's a slight price change, because obviously as a business person you have done your calculations and you know exactly like what the cost price is, and now you move your conversation to WhatsApp and the price is ridiculous. I mean, you don't want that. You don't want that situation at all. So you should definitely ask. And most of the time suppliers are like, they're just people, guys, on the other side of the phone. I mean, they're willing to negotiate these prices. So please, if you can, do negotiate, because it will really, really help you and your business to grow. So don't be shy. Don't be that person who's like, oh my gosh, I do not negotiate. I'm just like a straight person or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'm gonna negotiate, okay? Because if I can get it at a better price, best believe I will. So don't be afraid to negotiate. That is one thing for sure. What are pieces? Pieces is just the amount of items. And what questions should I ask the supplier, and how can I find a good supplier? Wow, that was actually a really good question. I think we're gonna need a whole different video for that. I mean, I've touched up on it, on like how to find a good supplier and like what questions to ask, but I actually haven't gone in depth, and I think that'll be really long. Like it'll make this whole video very long, which I don't want to do. So let's have that in a different video. I will definitely ask this question, I promise, just in a different video. The next question: I want to purchase goods using sea shipping. How do I go about it? Honestly speaking, I have no idea. I have never used sea shipping. I just use like normal shipping that comes straight to my door because I don't want to complicate my life. If I can make my life easier, then I'm going to. Like, I don't want to go to the post office. Like, that's how I don't want to like leave my place and go to the post office when I know there's an option for me to actually get this thing to my door, you know? And it's like ridiculously expensive. Then I understand. Like, I get it. I will like make do and change my ways or whatever. But yeah, I honestly don't know about sea shipping. I'll have to do some research on that. What percentage do you pay to customs? Okay, the one time I paid to customs, I paid like 20% of the total that I had used for those bags. So yeah, I don't know how they calculate this percentage, so I would be lying to you guys if I told you like a fixed amount, but that's just my experience. I pay 20%. What product would be good to order from Alibaba? Honestly speaking, I would say order like clothing items first of all. Obviously sometimes they're a bit small. I don't know, it depends with like the size chart of your supply as well, so you need to really look at that carefully because sometimes like big cuts, sometimes small cuts, and that's why some people actually prefer to like get samples. I've never gotten samples, I've just like risked it all, but some people who are making really big orders get samples so they can see the sizes of these things. So yeah, I would say clothing items, definitely clothing items, bags, shoes I have not tried, so I'm not sure, but I've seen like a couple of hauls here on YouTube that you can actually watch and see people that bought shoes at Alibaba, and they seem pretty good. I mean, they seem like the normal shoes you get at China Mall. When you go to China Mall here in SA or wherever you are, like if there's a China Mall and you go there and you buy shoes, that's the shoes that you'd probably get from Alibaba as well. So I would still say shoes are probably fine. Hair, I know hair, people have been talking about AliExpress. I'm not sure about Alibaba hair. I haven't really tried it as well, so I wouldn't know. What else could you get from Alibaba? What other goods? Yeah, man. And gadgets, I am not sure. Like sometimes you need to have a certificate or something to get certain gadgets, so I wouldn't be too sure about that either. But yeah, I would definitely say clothing items, things that you can put in your closet, get those. Can I cancel an order once I've placed it? You can definitely cancel an order. I mean, it's like how you can cancel any order online, you can definitely cancel an order on Alibaba. Is it safe to communicate on WhatsApp instead of Alibaba Messenger? Honestly speaking, I have only done this once, and I prefer using Alibaba Messenger because obviously when like something goes wrong, they can track your messages and be like, okay, this is what happened. Whereas if for some reason your supplier like ghosts you and now you don't have proof that you guys were talking or whatever, and then you don't make your payments, also make your payments on Alibaba, guys. This is very important because some people obviously then like look for alternatives or whatever, and like they go to PayPal or they go to some other, you know, obviously like that's one of the payment methods, but they might go to the person's PayPal account instead of the company's PayPal account, and then things go south or whatever, and then it's just a mess. Like you don't have trade assurance like we spoke about earlier on, which is really dangerous. So you just rather like do it the normal way, the safe way, the Alibaba way, just speak on Alibaba. Even though like if you want to get other things and stuff like photos or videos, then you can use WhatsApp to verify that what you're getting is exactly what you want, but don't use it like as your main point of communication. Okay, so my battery definitely did die, and I hope we're still somewhat at the same angle. I'm not too sure, but anyway, we're just going to continue with a few more questions and then we'll wrap this video up. So the next question was, what is MOQ? Okay, MOQ simply stands for minimum order quantity, okay? And this is like the minimum number of items that you can purchase. So let's say there's a dress that you really like or something on Alibaba and it says MOQ 50. It means that you need to get at least 50, and you can't just get one. So that's a bummer. But anyway, there are plenty of suppliers with the same item, and some of them have an MOQ of 1. So lucky you just have to keep browsing. You just have to keep like going through and probably like get the name of the dress. It's probably very universal. They do usually use the same name, so look for the same dress from multiple other suppliers and see if you can get an MOQ of 1. Or if you're starting an online store, then that is great for you, because then you can get like a range. So there are different prices for different MOQs. I don't know if I should get into it like deeply now, but I'll just tell you briefly. So you can have like a range of 1 to 10 with a price of, let's say, 200, and then you can have 10 to 50 with a price of 150, and then you can have like more than 50 to like 100 at a price of $100. So it just depends on what is happening, what the item is, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. That is MOQ. And someone asked if MOQ is negotiable. I have not tried, but like I said, you must negotiate. Suppliers are just other people on the other side of the phone, so you must talk to these people and be like, listen, yo, I only want 10 of these things. I don't want 50, so make a plan. And they probably will. Most of the times they do make a plan for you, so it's not like they're just gonna brutally say no. I mean, that's unless you get a really rude supplier or like one of these huge suppliers that just don't care what is going on. But yeah, most of the times it's super negotiable. I mean, Alibaba in itself is just a negotiable platform. The suppliers are super friendly, and you can definitely negotiate anything. You can get anything you want at a better price, lower MOQ, whatever you want. It's just about your negotiation skills, honey. So get that negotiation cap on and start negotiating on Alibaba, okay? And final question: how do I find contact details of the supplier? Okay, so usually when you go on the supplier profile, this is definitely there. When I do the supplier video that I did promise earlier on, which was on what questions should I ask the supplier and how can I find a good supplier, then I'll definitely show you like where exactly you'll find this contact detail information and contact detail information. That is literally the same thing. Anyway, where you'll find these contact details of the supplier or contact information of the supplier. And yeah, that is basically it for this video, guys. I really hope that I answered most of your questions, because I had DMs from people, I had comments, and so forth. So yeah, I really do appreciate it though. I appreciate you guys engaging with my content, and keep the questions coming. I mean, if I can answer, then I definitely will answer. As you can see, this is what we're doing here. We are getting to answer your questions, your most asked questions. So if you do have any other questions after this, please feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. DM me, email me. All my contact details are linked down below, okay? So don't be shy, don't shy away, like just because it's me or whatever. I'm really not that scary. I'm like a tiny person. If you do follow me, you know that I'm super tiny. So you can ask me anything. If it's gonna get you the bag, then let's get you the bag. Otherwise, this is basically it from me. This has been the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And again, thank you for the continuous support. And I will see you guys in the next video. It's been good. It's been great. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Share. Do what you gotta do. Your girl is out.